So 2 or 3 years ago there was a baby crow in my field with a broken wing, and today I've just come up the field and there's a young crow. It's not a baby, but it's a crow. It's just there. Can you see it? They're winking at me. And when I came in the field it was there to go and greet me, and this one has got a broken wing. So I don't know whether the other crows around the area tell each other, oh, this guy here will look after you. But anyway, there's a crow in my field and it looks like it's got a broken wing. I'm not sure that it's baby crow from before, but I've decided I will help it, sort of. Anyway, it was in the field and I walked past it and I thought I'll just leave it alone. And it's followed me up to the polytunnel and then beyond the polytunnel where I've got a cage, or I had a cage where baby crow lived. It was just an open cage, but it was somewhere safe for him to go. Anyway, he's made it up here, or she, and I've cleared some space and I've put some logs around. Oh, it's just bouncing off down behind, I suppose into the darkness so that it can feel a bit safer. But anyway, I'm going to leave it to it. I'm going to go and perhaps buy it some dog food and some peanuts or something, and then I'll bring them back. I've put a water dish up high on these crates on top of this big tub. I've covered it over, I don't want it falling in. And I put some logs up like that, you can see, and then they go up and they go onto this fence, and I put a whole load up so that it can climb up off the ground and hopefully get up higher, and it'll possibly go into the cage if it is baby crow. It went in there before and it used to come in and out and go up in the tree. Now perhaps that's just what it needs, is just to get off the ground and make itself feel a little bit better, have some food and be a bit pampered by me. We'll see. I don't know whether this will work or not, or whether it'll just end up being on the floor and not getting off the ground. Anyway, baby crow, or a crow anyway, is here to visit. It does look like it's got a broken wing, and we're going to see. I'll keep you updated to see what happens with the crow. But I have made it a climbing frame sort of thing. Put some water up high. I'm going to get some food for it, and I'll put it in that dish, in that silver foil dish, or in a dish, and we'll see what it does. I don't know whether it's going to get off the ground or not, but I hope so. For some reason my cage shed has fallen down a bit, but it's still standing, sort of. Anyway, new crow come to see me to see if I can sort of fix it up. We'll see how it goes. Cheers. When I came into my field earlier, there was a crow down the other end of the field as I came in, kind of waiting for me, and it looks like it's got a broken wing. It's just there, under there, look. Anyway, I left it alone. It was in amongst all my garden rubbish sort of thing. I left it alone and I walked up to the polytunnel. When I came out the polytunnel, it was there again, just outside the door of the polytunnel. And I left it to it, and it came up here. And this area is where I've got baby crow's cage, which is over there. Now, which is sort of tumbling down a bit, but it's still intact to a certain degree. Anyway, this little crow has got either a broken wing or something wrong with its wing, and it's just sat there quite calmly, and I don't know whether it'll stay under there or not, but if it does come out, I've set it up a little bit of a climbing frame, so there's a log that goes up here onto some crates, and some water, bowl of water for it if it wants a drink. I'm going to get it some dog food and some peanuts tonight or tomorrow morning, and then I've made it a climbing frame so that it can climb up and possibly go into the cage, which is an open cage. It's free to come and go, or it can just get off the ground because it doesn't look very safe there. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm not really going to do an awful lot. When it was a baby, when I looked after a baby crow before, it was a very small baby, and I fixed its wing up and put it in a splint and all this sort of thing. This one here is going to have to kind of fend for itself tonight, and I shall try and help it out tomorrow after work or before work. Anyway, young crow with a messed up wing. Looks like it's been caught by something. I hope it's going to be alright tonight. Like I say, made it a climbing frame so it can get itself off the ground, and I hope it does, and I hope it's okay. And I'll see you tomorrow, little crow. Hope you're alright tonight. some water there for you. Cheers.